let's talk about weekends. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I woke up this morning and I had several emails in my inbox from my coaching clients talking to me about some weekend struggles they had. And I thought, I'm going to do a little series, a little video series on how to improve your weekends. When I improved my weekends in my weight loss journey, that's when things really got better for me. I was a typical person, probably like you. I was on point Monday through, let's just say Thursday for sure, maybe through Friday at the end of the workday. And then come Friday night and the weekend, I was chillaxing, right? I was not doing all the things. I was eating out way more. I was maybe not tracking as diligently, and I definitely wasn't prepared. But when I started in my journey to segue into treating weekends just like my weekdays, I went from about 2/3 on plan to 100% on plan. And it's really interesting if your weekends are off, how much ground you lose. Like if you're wondering, why is it I feel I'm doing everything right Monday through Thursday or Friday, and then after the weekends my weight is up, I feel like this is slow going. For most people, what they don't realize is an off weekend can negate some of those on days you're having during the week. So if you are going over, say you stop tracking, you start eating out more, you're grazing more, let's just pretend for a second that between Saturday and Sunday, maybe Friday, you're consuming anywhere from an extra several hundred to maybe even 1,000 or so calories above maintenance, which is not difficult to do. If you're a female and your maintenance calories are around 2,200, it is not hard to eat out a couple times over the weekend and get food, especially if you're not tracking, and to be 1,000 plus calories over if you have a few alcohol drinks, a few extra treats. And then what happens is, yes, Monday and Tuesday, you're on quote unquote your plan, you're hitting your, 1,600 or whatever, but it's as if that extra stuff that happened on the weekends rolls over and you're at best maintaining 4 days out of the week and you're maybe losing 3 days out of the week, right? So your Monday and Tuesday might, if you want to think of it like they absorb those extra calories to balance out. So maybe on Wednesday and Thursday, those are your active weight loss days. And when I really broke this down mathematically and I got how much ground I was losing because of my weekends, I started to change my weekends. So how do we do that? All right, so I'm gonna put a series together. We're gonna talk about food planning for the weekends, tracking for the weekends, how you budget your time for the weekends and why that's so important. And then we're gonna just work on baby stepping you into that, because to go from your weekends being off to being 100% on is not realistic. You're gonna have to set little benchmarks and continuously, as weekend come and weekend go, really pay attention to the improvements you're making. But can you change your weekends? Absolutely. Will it be beneficial to your goals? Absolutely. Will it help you maintain your weight long term? Absolutely. Like your weekends are not some special place where everything is like put on some kind of hiatus or pause and then you come back on Monday and just pick up where you left off. There is that rollover that we just talked about with the calories that will make it to where you're really, and think about this logically, if maybe 2 or 3 days out of the week you're actually making progress, in the course of a month, that's really anywhere from 8 to 12 days. Because if your weekends are truly off and you're exceeding your maintenance calories and you're discrediting 1 or 2 of the other days of the week, you're really only actively working on your weight loss goal probably anywhere from 8 to 12 days out of the week. So that's really why for a lot of people it feels like they're doing everything right. Then mentally they think they're doing it all. But in reality, when you break it down mathematically, they're really not. And it's a small amount of time they're devoting. So I will be back with our next video on how to better plan for the weekends. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.